I have to say, I much prefer this hatchet over this little saw for cutting down this size piece of wood. It's just far superior. This saw was pretty much ineffective when it got too far in. I couldn't do anything with it. I even tried to put a little oil on it to slip, and it did work a little bit, but not enough. This axe did the job much better, and with less effort too. I guess my only complaint is that it makes a lot of noise. But besides that, it's, you know, just gotta ignore the noise because this thing doesn't even really work. Right, so I'm working on trying to put a handle on the end of this piece of wood, and then I'm not sure exactly what the perfect size weight would be. Yeah, I'd probably maybe cut like at this knot or something. But it's taken a while. It's taken quite a while to just start stripping away until it's a good grip. I probably want it down to an inch, a nice inch where I can practically touch my fingers to my hand type of grip. It's gonna take a while though. Okay, so at this point I can touch two fingers together with the grip, but yeah, I can't pick this up, it's too big. Still got quite a bit of work to do. I don't know how I would handle this end. This is tricky. Yeah, it's a progress. Making a big mess in a public area. I'm guessing this is probably how people make spears anyway. It's the same technique, except I'm trying to avoid making a pointy end. Okay, well, since this is light wood, and I think I cut it a little too short because it's not that heavy. It doesn't have that oomph that I'm looking for. So I think I'd want to cut it even longer because this is wet wood still, and if I wanted to take off this bark, which you know you have to, I lose even more weight. So it's just it's a learning process, and for this lightweight wood, I'd want to go longer. Well, and then if I ever got thicker wood, which it's possible, I just chose, yeah, it's just a starter. If you ever taste the green part of this wood, I'm not sure exactly what kind of tree it is, but it it reminds me of aspirin. It tastes like aspirin. I think this has salicin in it, but I don't believe this is birch bark. I don't believe this is a birch wood. Not sure what it is. I kind of like the taste, but I'm afraid it might poison me, so I'm just trying a little bit right now. Yeah, this is pretty much the finished product. It could use some sandpapering, but just using the axe, I'm not experiencing any slivers because I've been swinging it around a little bit. Took off the bark. You know, this could be sandpapered or worn down. I could axe away at it a little bit more to round it out. I attempted to axe the end here a little bit to round it out, but overall it's pretty much entirely made from an axe. And I noticed some exercises are some exercises are more tiring than others. Like just holding it out on the side, it's kind of tiring. There's some, I could start out with a thicker piece. This will lose weight when it dries out, so that's something to be concerned about. But yeah, and like this, I haven't completely taken off everything yet. This is wet too. Tastes good, but yeah, that's the finished product. I would start out with a thicker piece next time. This is the thickness of a baseball bat. Ideally you'd probably want to use an oak or something. But yeah, this took about I'd say maybe 20 minutes to cut the handle off. Okay, it looks like the pumice stone can do a little bit of sanding. If you have any pumice stone laying around, you could just wipe it across rough spots to smooth them out just a little bit. This is kind of a small stone. Bigger one would work better. Maybe even a better shape one, like a flat pumice stone. You could shape it out a little bit better. Right, so doing a little bit of different exercises here. Notice going from this position to this position, you can sit here and you do enough reps of that and it can tire you out pretty good. Do some variety. But my forearms are kind of weak, so I just starting out with it. I noticed that doing a lot of this forward type exercise, it hurts. It's feeling raw on the I don't know, the butt end of my hand. So yeah, I'm changing it up, and that relieves that repetitive movement.